election. And fortunately for Nigerians, the NNPP is getting even stronger by the day. Even though we have people across the parties, people who are sponsoring all sorts of fake opinion polls in the air, you know, using phone calls, few thousands, and they write the result and say this is number one, this is number
Bloomberg poll is the latest, which came out yesterday or today, and is putting your very good friend Peter Obi in the lead.
Right, let me tell you, what they are doing is very dangerous to this country.
Why do
and
you
I
say so?
want the security agencies, the federal government, and all those concerned to take note of it. Now look, when Muhammadu Buhari started in 2003, in northern Nigeria, everybody was going to vote for Buhari, especially 2002, to the extent that I lost my seat, mainly because of that wind. And people voting in Kano would think that everybody in this country was voting for Muhammadu Buhari. At the end of the day, of course, you are just talking about your own area. And once somebody was announced, those people will only go out on the streets burning tires and killing people and destroying properties because they thought everybody in the country was voting for Muhammadu Buhari. And so many things happened in northern Nigeria, especially in my zone, in the northwest. Now, a similar scenario is trying to rear its head again. Now that people are bringing fake figures, believing that this is number one, this is number two, this is number three, and this is number four. And in our opinion, that paper should be put upside down. That's the fact of the matter.
Upside down, so how will it read
Number
then?
4 they are putting should be number 1.
Who is number 4?
That's Rabi Kwankwaso, the NNPP. We are the people on the ground. PDP and APC are crumbling. So many issues there, and we all know about it. And people are looking for an alternative in this country. And we are taking that advantage. Now, when the number 1, as they call it now, came, there was this social media hype. Everybody, people voting from Australia, from New Zealand, from America and Britain, people who some of them have never been to Nigeria. Maybe their origin is this country. So now the dust is settling, but still people are sponsoring this sort of poll. Now, you see, the opinion of many people who rely on that fake poll is that this one has won. And anything to the contrary, it will be like what happened, what has been happening in northern Nigeria. We know, I know. You see, we are the people on the ground. We are the one. I visited well over 400 local governments today in this country, and we are still visiting more and more local governments. Even today, I'm just coming back from Edo State. Now, the reality is, if things are allowed to go the way they are going, I foresee a real crisis at the end of the day.
So you are suggesting that the polling should be stopped?
No, it should not be stopped, but it should be realistic. People should not be allowed to be telling lies.
But these organizations say that this is what they found out on the field.
That's what they are saying. You see, everything is getting so bad in this country. People ordinarily who would be respected, the ones we see, and even those who are sponsoring it ordinarily should be respected. But unfortunately, we are having virus now. Everything is going bad, to the extent that this is a booby trap. Somebody is putting traps. Now you say it's number 1, number 2. You give him this percentage. Other people have small percentage. It's a trap. And this is very, very dangerous. I have seen it.
What is this? What danger do you think it
The danger is we believe that these guys are in the air. And somebody is saying they are on the ground. And when the result comes, and the reality comes that they are in the air, and people start fighting. Those who believe in that...
Which particular candidate are you making reference to
Of course, the one they always portray as number 1, that's the Labour candidate.
You don't think that it deserves or is capable of those figures?
Absolutely wrong thing, and very dangerous for the country. And I want the security agencies and even the presidency to take note of what I'm saying. Look, even though I'm in the race, but I have been in this in party politics for a very long time. And we believe in this country. And we must not allow people to bring in fake news to bring things that we are sure, just like we have seen with Muhammadu Buhari. I was in PDP. Most of the time he was contesting, except when we were together in APC. Many houses were, I was even attacked in Kano when I was in PDP supporting another candidate, because everybody was believing that the whole world, everybody in Nigeria was voting for Muhammadu Buhari, not knowing that it's only in your local government and in your state. So I think we should take note of that. And even the media itself, I believe, is ganging up to support what we are saying, which we believe will not help this country.